Is selling your home in 2025 going to be something that you regret? Well, the only time I've ever seen that be true is when you don't have a plan for what happens next. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about a seller that I helped recently and how he had all of these regrets and thoughts and still was able to accomplish his goals. Let's talk about it. So recently I helped a seller sell a home, and he had one major goal, well, two major goals. The first one was to downsize from his property into a home that would be lower maintenance for him. The second one was to pay cash for that new property, take the proceeds from his current home and pay off that second home cash, not have a mortgage, okay? So let's talk about how that worked out. Why did he want to reduce the overall maintenance? His house wasn't really large. It was a 3-bed, 2-bath home, roughly 1,500 square foot, maybe 1,550 square foot. And the land that was on this home was 1.3 acres. Well, 1.33, somewhere around in there, okay? So that meant for him that there was a lot of weeds to pull. There was a lot of land to maintain, and it was just wreaking havoc on his body. His body was going through changes with age, okay? So he decided to go buy a new construction home. And I wasn't a part of that particular transaction, but I got a call from the agent that worked at that new construction office and said, "Hey, Lamar, I have someone here that needs to sell their home fast. Do you think you could help them?" I said, "Absolutely." They gave him my number. We set an appointment, and I toured his property. After I learned all of his goals and what was important to him, I put together a very strategic marketing plan to get his home sold quickly. So we dived into selling his home, and we did get it sold within 30 days, but two things happened. We got 3 offers. The first 2 offers went like this. The very first offer, we received a lowball price. They lowballed us $100,000 lower than our list price. I mean, how disrespectful, right? And then the second offer came in $60,000 lower than our asking price. And at this time, when we're receiving these offers, the seller is freaking out. And all the things that he's worried about are coming to his brain, like, what are my net proceeds? We went over it in advance, but they come back when you get these low offers. Is now the right time to buy or sell? Am I doing the right thing? Do I have the right agent? These are all things that are going through his head. And I assured him that these lowball offers, they're just part of the game. It doesn't matter how nice the home is, someone's going to come in with a lowball offer because in their brain, they just want a deal. And if they can get $100,000 off on a house, why would they not ask for it? Okay. Now let's talk about what really happened for him. Those 2 offers came in lowball. The third offer came in at full asking price with a net of $33,000 more than he anticipated. Okay. Now, I was extremely ecstatic as the agent who just got this seller. I got his house sold for $33,000 more. I'm thinking that he's going to be happy about this. And he was, like, a little bit. But I could tell that there was something still bothering him. And this was a great lesson for me, because what it taught me was this. It's not always about the money. Yeah, the money is great. It's for a lot of people, it's number one. But in his situation, without him telling me, I could tell that he was concerned about his wife and his life. Like, if he were to die, did he make the right decision for his wife? Selling his home, moving her somewhere else, and making sure that that house was paid off. And my personal opinion is, yes, he made the best decision possible by setting his wife up to not have any debt, okay? But I can understand his reason for a little bit of doubt, okay? And also we took a contingency, so he had nerves on, well, will the other people sell their houses? And how are you gonna manage that, Lamar? And let me tell you, we managed that flawlessly. The other house sold quickly. We had the funds transferred to the next home. That funds transferred to the new construction seamlessly. It was very well played out. But you may find yourself going through these questions. Is now the time to sell? Will I regret this decision? And what I do for sellers is this. I help you come up with a game plan, because I can't make those thoughts go away, but I can give you clarity so you can think through your situation. And as you think through your situation, if you know what the next steps are, then we just follow that roadmap, and that helps you get through the process a little bit simpler. So if you're thinking about selling the house in 2025 or beyond, and you're just not sure if it's the right time, let's book a consultation. I'm a really easygoing guy, so if it's not time for you to sell, I'll tell you, keep your house a little bit. But if everything aligns and it makes sense for you to sell, I can help you find that home that you're going to before we ever get it on the market. And one thing we'll do, we'll never put it on the market unless the home is 100% ready. So if you're thinking about getting yourself a new home or selling your home, reach out today. I'd be happy to give you a free consultation and make sure we get your house sold. I'll see you guys on the next one.